Alright, so this is going to be different from usual. This is more of a rant video, mainly because I'm fed up. I'm fed up. I am fed up. Roblox since 2021, no, 2022, 2023. Honestly, it's been a waiting simulator. We've been waiting for games for years. Now, obviously, good games take time to make, but a lot of these developers are now using that as an excuse to just not bring their games out. Like, games don't usually just disappear. They'll post sneaks consistently and then just disappear for years. They'll disappear for years and not post anything, and then they'll say, oh, we've just been working in silence. No, I am actually fed up. Before I'm a YouTuber, I am a consumer. I am a gamer. I want to play good games. And bro, we're 6 months through the year and there's been absolutely nothing. Now, again, you can argue RuneSlayer was a decent game, a playable game. In my opinion, RuneSlayer was probably the best game to come out this year, because, and the reason I say that is because it's the only game I've played that I can actually play hours on end. I'm talking about 8, 10, 12 hours at a time in one sitting and not absolutely be bored out of my mind. We did back-to-back RuneSlayer stream. I was playing RuneSlayer off stream, off camera. Genuinely. When's the last time I've actually played a Roblox game and it wasn't for content? I was actually playing RuneSlayer. I couldn't even do 2 hours of Fire Force Online without me just wanting to jump. I couldn't do 2 hours of Fire Force Online. Genuinely. When's the last time we've actually got a good playable game on this platform? In fact, let's take it back, because the core issue here is the waiting. Let's take it back. We how many games do we have? Let's start breaking apart games now, because I'm starting to get irritated. Let's start breaking apart games. We got the 3 big sharks. We got the big dogs. She don't want a puppy, she wants a big dog. We got the 3 sharks. We have Revolveragz, Revolveragz, and Pocket Anime. In my opinion, those are the 3 sharks. What games are bigger than those in terms of hype and just what they're bringing to the platform, right? Cool. We have Pocket Anime. They disappeared for over a year. Over a year, nothing. Now, yes, I held it down because I'm a real one. Yeah, but I held it down. They come back. Cool. Phase 2 testing is rumored to be soon, but like, we've waited so long, bro, and it's frustrating. Cool. With Pocket Anime, if you look at the chart typings that the updated version they posted, if you look at it on it says summer 2025. It says summer 2025, right? So essentially, we may actually be getting Pocket Anime phase 2 testing pretty soon. You know, clap, round of applause. Summer is 3 months long and we haven't even entered summer yet. So we have between now, next week, we have 3 months of just complete waiting. We don't know when. 3 months is a long time, right? Cool. We got Revolveragz, right? Revolveragz barely posts sneaks. Let's be so. Alfrex loves to do his little ghost joint. However, we recently got the Revolveragz movie, which was, you know, pretty satisfying. But Alfie's talk about he wants to do 3 or 4 movies before the game even releases. 3 or 4? 3 or 4? We're 6 months through the year and we have to wait to get 3 or 4? We gotta wait to get 2 or 3 more movies? Mind you, it's not even like these movies come out every month. We're 6 months through the year, we've only got 1 movie. How long are we actually gonna be waiting for movies 3 or 4? Come on. You know what I mean? Like, cool. Then we got Revolveragz. Revolveragz is probably the most refreshing one, because the Rel brothers actually consistently update their community on things going on. They give the public sneaks almost weekly, if not bi-weekly. Sometimes we'll get multiple sneaks within a week, right? We've got a movie, we've gotten the Rel brothers are transparent. We've seen Revolveragz evolve from what it is now to what it used to be, right? Cool. Most refreshing one. But still, we don't know when that's coming. Now, speculation, we do know, since they were talking about testing inside of the Revolveragz Discord server, we do know testing's going well, and we do know like testing is soon, like public testing or more public testing. It's like not really public testing, but it's testing, right? So we do know testing has been going on. We do know testing is progressing because of what the Rel brothers have been saying. I feel like Revolveragz is probably the only upcoming game in Roblox period that consistently gives the community information. I don't know, is it a trend to post sneaks consistently and then just disappear? Now, outside of the big three, we have so many games. There's so many games that have been in development, some of them newer and some of them since like 2022, bro. How is this okay? How have you been in development since 2022? You post sneaks consistently and then just disappear. Case in point, games like Emblem Tales was posting consistently, pretty transparent with the community. They had a public, wasn't public. They had testing, which a bunch of people were in, non-content creators and content creators, and then they just disappear for years. Oh, we're working in silence. The game is still in development. Bro, it has been years. I'm not too sure what it is with Roblox developers and thinking the community is just gonna sit back and wait for their game for years. Maybe if you disappeared for a year but occasionally gave the community like a sneak a month, right? A sneak a month. It's not too much to ask for. A sneak a month. Niggas wouldn't really be too upset. But when you disappear for years and you give nothing, do you honestly think the community is not going to build a form of resentment towards you? No. Do you genuinely think that? And the thing is, I think Roblox developers don't see it as an issue because they're just working on their game, right? But you got to understand, as a member of the community or a gamer, right? It's not like it's just one game doing this. When every single game, and then every time you see a good game or game that looks like it has potential, they do the same thing too. Every single time you see a good game, they just up and vanish out of nowhere. They just disappear. They'll show a sneak and the sneak will look good as heck and then just disappear with no communication whatsoever, bro. And think they're gonna be able to come back years later and people are still gonna give a F? Do you honestly think people are just gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, cool, this game is back, hey guys, they put a release date, it's coming out? You think people are gonna like play your game? If anything, people are gonna hop on it and be like, rah, this is what you disappeared for? This is what we waited 5 years for? And then drop your game quicker because they have that resentment for you for disappearing. Developers, please start actually tuning in with the community. Do you not see when people will post games or a YouTuber will post a new game and people are like, oh, this game's coming out in 2030, or oh, it's just another game that looks good and it's never gonna come out. Oh, Discord game. Do you think people are saying this because it's a trend? No. Do you think they're saying it because they want to be funny? No, they're saying it because you guys do the same thing. You'll put a sneak out and then disappear for 3-4 years. How is this okay? And then when there is a game you guys put a release date out for, you'll delay the game 20 times in a row. 20 times in a row. We can't have nothing good. I get it. Most of the community is run by like teens. Like the developers are like early teens or early 20s, right? But what the heck is this? There's nothing. And let's even go back outside of the sharks, right? Let's name drop. Let's name drop. We got stuff like VV that look really interesting. Oh, in fact, this is one of the biggest. We get games like Towerbound. Towerbound look crazy. That boy Sly Kage was posting about it. I think everybody learned about Towerbound from Sly Kage. Where is Towerbound? Game's been in development since like 2022, 2021. Where is Towerbound? The last time they posted their sneak was like in 2024. Bro, we are 6 months through 2025. Disappeared. No sneaks, no messages, no nothing. Just disappeared. And how much do you want to bet? There's barely been any progression or any development made for the game within the past, God knows, 8, 9, 10 months. Like, why? Oh, it's so infuriating. Okay, and then the developers that post their Patreons, but barely first of all, I'm all for developers making their money. I've been a supporter of developers making their money. You wanna drop a Patreon or like a, hey, you gotta pay this amount to get some exclusive stuff, hands in the air. Okay, that's fair. I feel like if people really want the product, they'll pay for it. I'm not mad at it. Make your money you need to be able to fund your game. It makes absolute sense. You got to be able to fund the creation of your content. It makes sense. But why Am I paying for a Patreon and you post sneaks inside of there once a month, once every 2 weeks, and the sneak will be a picture or a 10-second clip? Are you mentally stable? Is everything okay in your head? Why am I paying for this thing month and you barely post sneaks in here? Do I need to come and blam you? This is a scam, bro. I'm paying for a Patreon, you barely post sneaks in, and then when you do, it's some 10-second join. What are we actually doing, bro? The fuck are you charging me money to look at a picture? Come in like one OnlyFans model or something, bro. I'm so sick of waiting, bro. And it's not like, oh, Agz, you're complaining, you're modding, you're crashing out. No, we've been waiting for years. The last the handful of decent games over the past couple years, RuneSlayer, and that's closed. You can't even play it. It's gone. Well, we had Voxel Blade up until the owner Baxel decided he wanted to just destroy the game. How are you effing up people's builds in a PvE game? It's PvE. There's not even PvP. There's not need for huge balance nerfs. It's a PvE game, blood. Are you okay? And then no, it makes it even worse. You're nerfing niggas builds and we have to wait 6 months for an update. My boy, we know you got guap. Hire some developers. Hire some developers. God damn. And what else have we had over the past couple years? OG Type Soul. OG Type Soul saved summer of 2023. Saved us differently. I don't think any Roblox game has done the OG Type Soul was Superman until the developers decided they wanted to start effing up. You know what is up with developers and effing up your game the more you update it? Aren't games meant to games are meant to get better with updates? Why is it getting worse? What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh, y'all don't even know what you're doing. Why is your game getting worse every time you update it? How does that even make sense? There's meant to be more things for me to do now, but somehow it's getting worse. Type Soul dies and it closes, and we get saved the following year by Type Soul re-release. Why is Type Soul saving us? Type Soul's crud. The re-release was good for like a month up until the first and second like big update. Why is a re-release doing more for the community than standard games? Bro, you got people out here playing Anime Saga, not me. I would rather I would rather starve than sit down and play some of these Roblox games. Anime Saga? You got people playing Anime Saga? Anime Saga. The people them are so bored that they are playing Anime Saga, bro. It's slowly declining. People are slowly getting bored of this filth. It's on like, what, 31,000 players now. A couple days ago, it had 71,000. It's slowly dying, as rightfully so. The game's flipping terrible. But that goes to show the people them are starving for a good game, bro. And then developers will be like, oh yeah, we're cooking, and then they show some sneaks for their game. The game will be crud. Are you playing your game? Developers, please play your game before you advertise it. Are you able to play if you're not able to enjoy your game, why do you think other people would be able to enjoy it? I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of waiting. They've been waiting. Shout out to Beyond Nen. That game's got delayed like 50 different times. Bro, it's just jarring. There's so many good games in development. I didn't even name drop. If you want me, if you even made it this far into the video, there's like 10 good games outside of Relc's, Revolveragz, and Pocket Anime. It's only like 10 of them. I can't even name drop. That'll throw me under the bus. I won't even name drop. There's like 10 of them that I'm genuinely looking forward to. But even them, when are they releasing? The only one I know releasing soon is Roblox, because Chasms was meant to release. I don't think it's gonna release. The devs are being quiet, bro. We're just cooked. I'm tired, man. Oh my days, man. It's so frustrating. Like, it's so frustrating being a member of this community and there's just no games to play. And then you'll have developers talk about some Roblox has hundreds of games to play. I'm not flipping role-playing as a fucking dragon. Niggas playing role-playing game. The fuck do I look like role-playing? Before I get mad, bro.